Before this video gets started, do not forget to subscribe because there are going to be a lot of new videos coming out this year. Along with the CW shows, there are going to be movie reviews, and there are going to be comic book videos, and there are going to be a bunch of different things, and I want you to be a part of it, so don't forget to subscribe. Look alive, sunshine. Today, we got a TV show that we are reviewing. We are reviewing The Flash, Attack on Gorilla City. Big arc that everybody's been looking forward to, and it was a letdown. For me personally, it was a letdown. The way that they were hyping it up, the way that they were telling us that Grodd was coming back and all the drops and all the hints and everything. But just, I can't judge it too much right now because it is a two-parter, so I have to wait till next week to judge it. But I'm going to run down the good and the bad of this episode, but we are going to start off with the good. The good is next week, okay? Now, next week looks really good because I love the idea of this. I love Grodd. I love the idea of Earth 2, Gorilla City coming in, even though like they're supposed to be Earth 1, but just like Gorilla City coming in, attacking Central City. I like that idea. I like the gorillas. I like that idea. Now, this episode just, it just didn't give us barely any of that. So, this was just a setup. It was a prelude, whatever it's called. And that is just like, I don't know. But anyway, the idea is really good. And the other thing that I like about this episode, the only thing saving it was Jesse and Wally locking that shit down. Because, like, that is like if you guys watch have I ever done one? No, I haven't. I've never done a Supergirl episode. You guys just know, just like after a while of like the same kind of action, you just start investing yourself in relationships in the shows. And like now that Wally and Jesse are together, it's just really, it's a nice relationship to see come and form, because like I think that they're gonna do, I don't know, them together seems like something that's like hot for a second and then just is cut for some reason. I don't know if they can work together. I think it would be weird if they work together. They have really good chemistry, but I don't know if it's going to play well because at the end of the episode it is revealed that she's staying on Earth 1. So I don't know if that chemistry is going to be any way like tortured by that, like them being together and working together. I don't know like how that's going to work. So next week is what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to that. But right now we got to talk about the bad. Now, just off the rip, it's just it wasn't. Okay, now, there are things that I could talk about, the big idea of the plot and everything, but I'm going to go into little details. Not little details, just like things that I didn't like about the episode. So, just like the inconsistency with stuff is like what I see a lot in The Flash, and just, it came up again tonight with the tranquilizer when he got shot, and like when the first time they all got shot, obviously in season 2, and was it season 1? I can't even remember now, but Flash versus Arrow, and Arrow hit him with the horse tranquilizer arrow, and he just shivered it off. Maybe that was because he was like really hyped up and like not himself, but it just shows that he should have been able to shake that a lot easier than the other people that did, but he only woke up like a few seconds before his friends. So it's just like inconsistencies like that kind of just like took me off about stuff like that. But it's like a TV show, and like you can't really get mad at them. With movies, they take a lot more time to look over stuff like that, and like this was a long time ago, Flash vs. Arrow, and they might have just forgotten it, which is totally fine. So it's just inconsistency. Now let me tell you this shit right here. The thing that bothered me the most, not the most, just like something. Okay, it was like a big part of what bothered me. I saw 2 gorillas this whole time, and Attack on Gorilla City, I'm like expecting a city of gorillas. I saw Grodd, and I saw Salvatore, whatever, Sal, I don't know, the white one, and it's like fuck, I get that the gorillas are expensive, and they were done okay, like the effects, but shit, like Gorilla City, yo, I want to see gorillas, and I didn't get to see any gorillas, and just like the bad effects with him in the. And like again, I understand it's not a movie. They don't have the budget. I understand, but like when they're in the arena, they barely show anything. Like Flash is giving his inspirational talk about how they shouldn't fear humans, and how they and just like how he's to be feared, and that they should live in peace or whatever. He's just talking to a wall. Like they're just circling him, and he's just talking to a wall, like the wall around him, and it's like, like I don't even know like what to say, like what I'm trying to say, like because I'm saying that there should be gorillas. And I'm like, well, what did you want them to show? Saying gorillas with emotion thinking? And it was like, well, no, but it's just like, Grodd was a good idea because he was one gorilla, one guy, but doing a whole gorilla city on that budget, I'm not sure. But like I said, next week is the attack on Central City, and in the preview for it, in the trailer for next week, you see the whole army of Grodd soldiers. So hopefully we'll get our gorilla fix, because I was really looking forward to a lot of gorillas in this show, but I didn't get it. Now, the last thing I didn't like was just the whole relationship thing. Basically, we got 3 relationships on the show right now that are just like trying to connect or connecting. We got, Wally and Jesse, perfect. We're going to set them aside because we don't got to worry about them because they're perfect. So we're going to set them aside. We're going to set them over there with Lena and Kara over there with the perfect relationships. And then we have Iris and Barry, which is a great relationship. I support West Allen with my life. But just like, all Barry has been concerned about is the future in these last episodes, and it's just like, there's nothing that he really does that, and they even pointed this out. He's like, everything that I do is for you, and he's talking to Iris, but he doesn't do anything besides trying to fix the future. And I know that's kind of like where the arc is going, like what they're setting up, but it's like, Barry, you gotta, like they need to chill with that, because, like, I need something new. Now, I don't know what I'm really trying to say with that. Maybe you guys kind of feel the same thing, and maybe you guys can explain it, so explain it to me if you can. Now, Julius and Caitlin, they just have no chemistry. He doesn't seem like a person that you can attach yourself to in a relationship on 2 people on a show. I can't do that with him. And, Caitlyn has had Ronnie, Jay, like, this is her 3rd boyfriend, and it's like, maybe Caitlyn needs to take a break. Maybe that's something that should happen. But obviously that's just not happening. And then we got Cisco and his girlfriend. That's like just there for fun. Maybe, I don't know, because they set that up to be like a romantic relationship, but obviously it can't work. Supervillain, Cisco, and then 2 different Earths. So, there's like a lot of things I didn't like about this episode, along with the relationships and the inconsistencies and the lack of gorillas in an episode titled like Gorilla City. So, and then but like the thing I love Wally and I love Jesse finally getting together, because like when they were together, they weren't together, they were just flirting. Like when Wally first got his, he didn't have the speed, did he? Like when they were like kind of like flirting, and like a long time ago. And like it was nice to finally see them connect. So that was something that I liked. And just like the Flash has been getting, like I've said past videos, I don't know, like I bring up the Flash in different shows and different TV shows and different movies and like all different kinds of videos for different kinds of things. I might have said it in one of those, but the Flash is just getting really like it's just reproducing the same plots and the same arc and the same Barry needing a pep talk from Iris and then the day is saved. So this was kind of just a way to break it up, and I really like the idea. Like I said, I like the idea, and I like that they're bringing that Grodd back. I like Grodd. Grodd's just something that's really cool, but it's like also kind of cringeworthy to see when they don't have the budget for it. So I don't know. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode. It was very weird for me. So let me know what you guys thought about it. A lot of people probably liked it. A lot of people, I've heard equal sides. I've heard the people being disappointed and let down. I've heard people just really like it, and they can look past the bad effects and like the inconsistencies, but I just can't for some reason. So let me know what you guys thought about it. I want to see what your guys' opinion are. And that's it for the video. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.